Hey YouTube fragrance community, welcome to another initial impression unboxing. I actually have two fragrances in front of me. As you see from the title, I'll be taking care of Amara today, and then I'll be unboxing this one in a later video. However, I got both of these actually off the video that I did on Armani code Profumo. I really had a lot of my subscribers chimed up and said Armani Code Ultimate is the one that you should get your hands on. This was a limited release. Pretty sure it's discontinued because it was a limited release. So very hard to find on eBay. Pretty pricey for this one. Not too crazy, but still pricey. And the Canadian website, fragrancebuy.ca, had it in stock and then runs out of stock pretty quickly. They go back and forth. So when I saw that the Ultimate was actually in stock, they only had one bottle because right after I bought this, they were out of stock. So they only got this one bottle. I snatched it up. It was pretty pricey. It was around $80 Canadian, but I think it's pretty much retail. So pretty good deal for me as far as retail, because I think on eBay I would be paying for this much juice. This is the 75 mil, so I don't know, that could probably run me around $100. So it was actually not a bad deal. But I'm not going to be, while I was actually purchasing this, I saw this is actually on multiple websites around $30 give or take, so very, very cheap. In the House of Bvlgari, really most of their fragrances you can have them for cheap, so very, very good. So this one, a small story with this one is I smelt it when it was first released back in Ottawa. The Sephora actually had a tester of this. I smelt it, and I smelt that. I smelt Code Profumo, and I smelt Ideal Eau de Toilette from Guerlain. And it actually went in the order of, I liked Ideal more, Profumo was second, and this was like long third. I really was not a huge fan of it. I'm a huge fan of Bvlgari's Aqva, the original. I'm huge. I have a review on this. I love it. I think it's very unique as far as the fragrance game goes, and the designer fragrance game. You can have this for super cheap. I love this fragrance. Aqva Amara is a stunner. That one had a hype back in YouTube back in the day. Tons of people purchased this fragrance, and then 6 months later, as usual, as YouTube fragrance hype goes, the flanker usually gets it. So I have Aqva Amara Marine. I have a review on this too. I think I did a review back in 2010. I wasn't on the bandwagon for this. I really was not a fan. I felt like this was much more unique, much more different. This was just more mainstream. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I didn't hate it, but I didn't think it was worthy of a hype. Anyway, this one has received quite a bit of hype. A lot of my subscribers that are watching right now probably absolutely love this. So we'll see if my feeling when I was in Sephora, and Sephora is not a telltale sign. You're super quick. There's a lot of smells around you. There's a lot of just static going on. So those kind of testing, I really, if you're a first timer with fragrances and you're watching me, I highly don't recommend you to base on what you smell in the store. Try to get a sample from them. Sometimes it's like pulling teeth, but get a sample, bring it home, and wear it out. That is the best way of just dissecting a fragrance and seeing if you actually like it. So anyway, so my newest purchase, Bvlgari Aqva Amara. It is an eau de toilette. I just got the small bottle of 50 mils. That's plenty enough for me. And we'll see what I think about it. Initial impression on it. This will be great for my upcoming spring fragrance lineup to review. It's nice to kind of review something that has been hyped. Even though if I'm on the hype or off the hype, doesn't matter. At least you get another opinion, and that's all that is another opinion. You don't have to agree with what I say. You can always disagree. That's the great thing about our community. We all have different tastes. The bottle's pretty nice. I actually like the, what can I call it, a bronzing of the bottle. Very, very nice bottle. Let's compare it to my Marine here. Beautiful bottle. Absolutely love it. Oh wow, it actually says Bvlgari on the atomizer, which my other one does not. So a nice little different touch. Wow, that's a different touch. So not bad. Everything else looks the same. It still has the engraving here and the sticker at the bottom here. So let's see. I'm going to put it on a piece of paper. I know that you guys don't like that. However, I'm doing tons of these videos today. Unfortunately, I'm actually doing a couple fragrance reviews, so I have fragrance on me. So unfortunately, initial impression, again, it's not a huge deal. It's just a small video. And this will let you guys know a little bit more on my taste on this particular fragrance. So let's take a look at Amara. Aquatic right off the bat. And actually that was a different feel that I had when I was actually in the store. Actually very surprised. Okay. Citrus. There's some citruses in here. It's aquatic, 100%. It's taking a page, and I really didn't get that in the Sephora, so that's kind of strange. I got something completely, not completely different, but it really is taking that salty, aquatic feel of basically these guys and putting it in a different way. So actually pretty decent. So almost a 180 from what I smelt in the Sephora. I wasn't impressed at all in the Sephora. I got a lot of sweetness, but maybe it was sitting there a little too much, and maybe that's what I'm getting from, this is what it's going to get in more in the dry down, a little more sweetness, a little more ruggedness perhaps. But I'm getting quite a bit of an orange-like sweetness, orange-like citrus, which is very nice, very pleasing. Actually very, very good. Actually super surprising. For a $30 fragrance, this opening is well worth 30 bucks already. Is it, and it's giving you that aquatic tinge, almost more from this one. I'm really getting that salty like air from the sea. So that's interesting. It really is giving me a lot of what these two are giving me on paper. So we'll see what it does on my skin. More of a development. It really isn't giving me more. I recall more some sweetness. Maybe I was getting it from the other fragrances I tested out in Sephora. Again, that's why you test at home. Kind of have your nose opened up to different things and kind of study it a little bit more. But yeah, more of a, it's, there's some florals here too. I do want to go take a look at the note breakdown and see if there's anything sweet that was supposed to be in the note breakdown in this that I got back in Sephora, or is just playing tricks on me. But this is exactly the DNA of this. Now, is it different enough right now? No. And it's not giving me much. It's giving me citrus, aquatic tinge, beautiful on both ends, and a slight floral, and that's about it. I'm very thin. This is going to be great for spring and summer from what I expect right now from what I'm getting from this. So I can't wait to delve into it. I'm not going to go into too much more detail because that's exactly what I'm getting off first sniff. So actually 180, complete 180. At Sephora, I thought this was shit. I'll be quite honest, I thought it was shit. And I thought that this one is the beast, and it still is the beast of this Aqva line. This one was okay, and this feels like this is taking, it might trump this a little bit. It's taking a lot from these two right now, so it's almost making it a redundant fragrance release. So I will have to put it on my skin and let you guys know what I'm getting. Full-fledged review coming up this year, either in spring or summer, and I can't wait to see what more it's going to give me. But overall, that opening, if you haven't smelt these and you're introduced to this, to the hype of this like last year, and you really never looked at these because nobody's talking about these anymore, because that's so 2010, I still don't understand that. But anyway, go check this out. If you really like this, this is an amazing aquatic fragrance. Personally, I feel is the best in the game. One of the best in the game. Nice. All right, so that's it. Please comment below if you are a fan of this or you hate it. Tell me the good and the bad and the ugly on this. I'd love to hear your take, more detail. Tell me what am I expecting? What makes it different than these two? Is it better than these? I would disagree on that. I would think that this is the best one, but you never know. Projection, longevity, things like that, I'm going to have to put on my skin. So thank you for watching. Have a good one, YouTube.